Here in Kenya and of course across Africa, when we talk about wildlife, what comes to people's minds are the big five, the big charismatic species that everyone knows. But it's also about these tiny little species like the African grey parrot, savanna lizard, the emperor scorpion, the tortoise, and the ball python, which people really take for granted, but they are exploited and traded in huge numbers, stolen from the wild and exported worldwide for the exotic pet trade as traditional medicine and luxury products. In terms of live animals, 1.5 million animals have been exported out of Africa. And this includes mainly the small animals like the African grey parrots and the reptiles. But then in terms of the big animals, we are talking of about 1.2 million skins having been exported out of Africa. And if each skin represents an animal, that's a huge number of animals that have been taken out of Africa just for luxury. Today we are at the animal orphanage in Nairobi, which houses a multitude of animals that are rescued from traffickers. Research shows that African grey parrots have an intelligence of a 5-year-old child, and that's why people love them. Unfortunately, these beautiful animals, some of which are now here in this cage because they were rescued from traffickers, they are picked from the wild. The traffickers use all sorts of very horrible trapping methods like using of glue and nets to trap these animals. And the journey from the wild is horrible, and as high as 70 to 90% die before they reach their destinations. So we work with businesses and governments to ensure that the right measures are put in place to protect all Africa's wildlife. For instance, recently we worked with the Turkish Airlines to put a ban on shipping of African grey parrots out of the DRC. And because of you, this is why these authorities and companies listen to us. This is really what we call people power.
Today we are in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. So we are heading to Kenya National Theatre where all these people will convene. And the subject really will be, how do we protect Africa's wildlife? So a day like this is really important, where we mobilize young people as a solution to speak for wildlife, to speak for Africa's dwindling populations of wildlife. It's when we build a movement like this that young people can really feel inspired to protect wildlife and make a promise to protect Africa's wildlife.